All right, welcome to my channel. You're probably here from YouTube or from LinkedIn, and I just want to spend a few minutes describing what I do at SolisMatica. So my company for the past year and a half has transformed lives by giving the power of data and analytics to business and decision makers. I've spent my whole life, 20 plus years in the corporate world, working at Delphi Automotive, which was a division of GM, working at Johnson Controls when they were in the automotive side of things, and working at General Electric at their appliance park, looking at data at all these different companies, and I was just frustrated with the tools and the amount of insights that was coming from the data. So a year and a half ago, I created my own company, SolisMatica LLC, and now I've been analyzing that data and sharing those insights and how to use these new tools like Microsoft PowerBI with business and decision leaders all over the world so they can make better decisions. I worked at these large corporations, and we were always late. We were always had cost overruns, and the data was all there, and I couldn't figure out why we weren't using the data to make better decisions. But recently, I've discovered a new tool, which is Microsoft PowerBI, and that has changed my life completely and given me the courage to start my own business and to make a profit within, I believe it was 6 months, I was making a profit. So I want to use this tool to help other people too and make better decisions and essentially make the world more productive, and so we can be more efficient and get things done. So here's an example of one of the graphs I made. It is a group that I was a part of called 3DC19, and we 3D printed face shields, and we sewed masks for people. So I used Power BI to create a chart, a real-time dashboard for all the people that were submitting PPE 3D printing, and also for many of our sponsors. They wanted to see what our impact was. So this chart and this graph was available on our website at 3dc19.com for anyone to look at our operations. And when I started my company, I wanted to look at the market space, and what I used to do is go to Google Maps and zoom in on an industrial complex and try to figure out which companies need my services, and I would call those companies up. But now I can download databases, oodles of data, graph them, create dashboards, look at when the companies were founded, how much they spend, there's even data on how much they spend on advertising, marketing, so I can target my market much more efficiently. The company is growing really fast, so if you're interested in some of the stuff that's available, so I invite you to join me on LinkedIn. I post weekly, and I invite you to join my YouTube channel. SolisMatica is the name of the channel. I do live shows bi-weekly, and then bi-weekly I also post static videos, recorded videos, with tips and tricks on how to use Power BI. And if you're really interested in learning about the secrets of Power BI, all the stuff, I binge watch videos, and I've studied and I read, and I've spent 12-hour days reading, studying this stuff. If you're really interested in that, sign up for my newsletter, and let's start the conversation on how you can get started too.